Hi everyone, hope everyone's well. We're back today for the market update on BTC with ZoomX. So BTC, we're still in its top range here, so we could add this to see where the values are. And here we can see that we've been rejected above the RAI value and are in the process of coming back down to potentially retest the POC. The POC is currently aligned with the oblique trend line, and if we put a Fibo, we're aligned daily, 61.8 and POC. So what's happening in the current range? We've just been rejected at the upper limit of the range. So, theoretically, we're supposed to at least retest the POC. Except that we're not going to retest the POC potentially straight away, because even when we go down here, we've gone down in 3. So what I'm thinking is that we'll go down, go back up, retest either the RAI value or the daily, and then go back down again. It's not compulsory, but if it goes up before touching the POC, that's certainly what it's going to do. So if we go down, touch the POC the 61st time before going back up, then we won't go back down again. In other words, we're going to hit this zone, and logically, we should go for the ATH. For that week, we're in HV. Right now, in HI, we're seeing a rebound on the second EMA. We're going to remove the EMA and see if the VWAP is in the zone. So look, we've had our VWAP. We've been below VWAP since the beginning. Now, at 2 o'clock, the VWAP has created an angle of 70 miles, and we've just passed over the VWAP again. So, watch out. 69,000, 904.95, 70,000. We could reject in this area to finish the last move and go on to the daily, the old weekly, and the 61.8, and the oblique train line. Right? So it's a big confluence area here. We could potentially try a long like that in this area, and the goal would be to get back on the previous high, so on the ATH. For the moment, I'm not shorting this zone, given that the movement I'm looking at, which started here and went up here, when we came back down, we didn't break the structure. For me, we need to go higher. So, as far as I'm concerned, there are no shorts to be taken until we hit the ATH. The ATH. So then, we'll have to see when we come back here. If when we get here, we have something like this with divs, and off we go again, that's perfect. We'll have to watch out for reverse movements in this zone. Knowing that, we were potentially in a triangle. A triangle which for me went K out because look, we crossed over, then we re-entered. At first we just retested the support, then we rejected the AVH, and then we went back under. So either it's not a triangle, and in that case, the range remains flat, and the lot to break, in any case, is it? Or it is a triangle, and the retracement is a little more venereal than expected. This triangle, if we take this target and duplicate it here, it brings us back close to the zone I've been telling you about for a while, around the two triangles, and so it could be a nice confluence if the triangle breaks upwards. But, given that we've reintegrated, as I said, I doubt we'll be in a triangle right away, so the most important thing right now is not to break this big HV train line, so even if we come back to it, it could be a very good opportunity to extend, but we absolutely mustn't break it, because if we break this train line, we're going to be looking for 600,710, and if, when we get here, the zone from here doesn't hold, we're going to break that and go much lower. Right, guys, so for today and for this week, we're in our range. Currently, the top of the range, i.e. the AVH, has been hit. We're trying to get back on the POC to bounce, so wait a little lower for the movement to come back. And if it comes back to give you your entry, wait for your dives. If it breaks, you go in. And there, at that point, the objective is the last high. Okay? Once you've reached the last high, you check that you've got divs, etc. And if it re-breaks the share price, you can re-short. And potentially, this one will be, in my opinion, to pick up all the cash that has bounced off this train line. Okay? Well, we're not there yet, so we'll have an update next week to see what it's done. In any case, I think that for today, I've given you the two interesting zones, for long and for short, so now we just have to wait for it to come back into zone. That's Mimstars. I hope you've had a good video. See you next week. Take care. Ciao, everyone.